What I've always loved about my family is our ability to deal with situations. See, my family has had their fair share of drama in the past, but we know how to work it out. And for lack of a better term, we know who our enemies are. Not in the sense that there are people out to get us or anything, but we also know that in the middle of a situation, whether it be a financial situation or an emotional crisis, maybe we're just dealing with something emotionally as a family, we know not to lash out at each other and that we need to be sticking together. See, my son and I, as much as we are alike, we are also very much different. But one thing that we've always agreed on is that if we're pissed off about something, there's no, oh, I'm pissed off, I'm gonna go hide and sulk by myself for hours about it. If one of us is upset with the other, it's immediately, let's sit down and let's deal with it. Normally within 15 minutes to a half an hour, we've come to some sort of understanding, even if it's just we've agreed to disagree on the subject, or if we have come to terms and we now have a better understanding. But we don't let it fester. We don't let that kind of thing get us down. I think that's important in family because you're not always going to agree. There's not always going to be a middle ground. But at the end of the day, you're still family. And that's what's important, right? Or at least it should be. So when I come across people who can't grasp the fundamental concept of, hey, family first. See, that's not just a clever phrase that we say. It's not just something we do. It's not a hashtag. Family comes first. And if the problem is family, we come together as a family and squash it. Even if that means sometimes, as the head of my household, as the captain of my ship, I have to take the L, even if I thought I was right. But for the betterment of my ship and my crew and my family, I take the L. You know, okay, it's my fault, whatever. Or in some cases, we just agree that, look, I don't necessarily agree with what it is you're doing, but we made an oath. You know, we're all on this ship together. We're all doing it together. And there's no such thing as it benefiting one person. It's either going to help us all out or we all fail. So it's better to work together than separate. And it's a sad state of affairs that we just have certain family members who can't figure that out.